Right, so you see that little spot in there? Looks like there used to be one of those knife blade little connectors way down in there. See it? Yeah. There used to be one there when the car was new in 1994. But in recent years, there was an amp draw, and I narrowed it down with the help of a mechanic, narrowed it down to this as a possibility, as a possible suspect for a 500 milliamp draw, parasitic draw, which, by the way, today, right before I replaced this part, I tested it again at the part site, and it was over an amp. It was like an amp and a half. Anyway, I got a connector for it, a new connector, because I thought that was the issue. The connector obviously didn't reach that. I didn't know that because I couldn't see up inside the dashboard where this thing was located. But I did know that when I took a wire and I stripped it and I stuffed it in there, it made a connection. So I had this stuffed in there and not duct tape, electrical tape, the third man's second or third handyman secret weapon, electrical tape. I had that in there and holding it in place, and that's where I was getting the blower for my car to work. Because this tells the blower what speed. This connects to the HVAC unit, which has auto air and heat and all that stuff. You set the temperature, it just turns on the air, the heat, whatever you need inside the car. And then this side goes out to the blower and while the this unit is controlling the blower speed based on what the HVAC unit tells this to do. So this, for a few weeks now, that was my connection to the blower from this thing. So anyway, I have no idea how that melted, when it happened, but there's been an issue with my car every once in a while needing a jump start for a long time. It's because of this dumb draw. I thought it was a starter. I kept replacing batteries over the years, and this thing has just been the culprit forever because I replaced it with a new one. I thought I was going to have to replace the bulkhead or the head for it, which is the HVAC control unit, which would have really been a mess tearing into the dash. I have one I got from the boneyard last year. I could have put that in, but I wanted to replace a part at a time, do the simplest ones first. So first it was a connector, then it was this. And this is what solved it. For some reason, this was causing an amp draw. Makes no sense to me. Got the heatsink on the back. This actually goes up in the ductwork of the vents and everything like that. The vents and everything for distributing the air throughout the car. And it senses temperature, and it tells the HVAC unit how cold or warm it is in there, and based on the temperature of the air in there and what you're telling the HVAC unit to do, this will tell the fan to speed up or slow down. If it's really cold and the air inside those vents hasn't had a chance to heat up yet, this tells the HVAC unit, and the HVAC unit says, okay, well, we're not going to blow the air really fast yet. And then once the air gets up to temperature in there, it will say, yeah, it's warm enough now. It's warm enough. So then the HVAC unit will say, okay, well, let's turn that blower up, and it'll turn it up. So very sophisticated piece of equipment, very good system. But this thing, yeah, this had to go. I'm so glad. Now everything's working great. I'm very thankful. Anyway, that was funny. I couldn't get the connector to work, so I just wadded up some wire and stuffed it in there and put some electrical tape over it. Red Green would be proud. Except he would say, you gotta finish it with duct tape. Handyman's secret weapon. Electrical tape does a great job, but you never know. You could be underwater. You never know. Anyway, that's what he would say, something like that. That wasn't very good, was it? Anyway, there you go.